Hi, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to show you Covenant Theology from Adam to Christ, which is a book I've just started reading and I'm really excited about. As you can see from the top, it is Nehemiah Cox and John Owen, and then these are the editors here. The editors are Ronald D. Miller, James M. Renahan, and Francisco Orozco. If I pronounced that last name right. I might have gotten it wrong. Sorry. And then here's what the side looks like. It says Covenant Theology from Adam to Christ, and it says Cox Owen, and then the logo for the publisher, and the publisher is Reformed Baptist Academic Press, and here's the back and the ISBN. I ordered this on Amazon. It does not have a dust jacket. It did not come with one. I'll read a little bit of the back. This volume brings together wonderful insights from two faithful Christian leaders of an earlier generation with helpful analysis from competent teachers of today. The result is a valuable resource for students, academics, and pastors. And that was written by Thomas K. Oscole, Ph.D., pastor, Grace Baptist Church, Cape Coral, Florida. The rest, all these on the back are reviews by other pastors and theologians. The inside, it's pasted on hardcover like usual. Blank page, and then you get the title page. And on the title page, I'll show you the title page and then I'll read it because it's kind of neat. Okay. Covenant Theology from Adam to Christ, containing a discourse of the covenants that God made with men before the law, wherein the covenant of circumcision is more largely handled, and the invalidity of the plea of paedobaptism taken from thence discovered by Nehemiah Cox. And then it says, and an exposition of Hebrews 8, verses 6 through 13, wherein the nature and differences between the Old and New Covenants is discovered by John Owen, edited by Ronald D. Miller, James M. Renahan, and Francisco Orozco. And then it says the name of the publisher, which is Reformed Baptist Academic Press. And then here's the copyright page. There's not a whole lot on the copyright page. This was printed in the United States of America, and it has the ISBN on the page too. And then here are some more reviews of the book. And then there's a thing right here from James M. Renahan, who is one of the editors. And then a table of contents, and I'll show you the table of contents, and I'll read some of it. The introduction, why is this reprint important? I've read that, and that's really good. And then part 1 is where I'm currently reading. Here's some of what's in part 1. An excellent and judicious divine, Nehemiah Cox, James M. Renahan. Editor's Introduction to Cox by Ronald D. Miller. And then it's got Cox's preface to the reader, and then the different chapters of Cox's work. And then part 2 is John Owen. There's a brief life of John Owen derived from Samuel Palmer's The Nonconformist Memorial. Editor's Introduction to Owen by Francisco Orozco. Still can't pronounce his last name correctly. Sorry about that. And then it's got 6 chapters of John Owen. And then it's got appendices. The first appendices is listed here, and it is Outline of Cox by Richard C. Barcelos, John Owen and New Covenant Theology by Richard C. Barcelos, and then there's a scripture index and a name and subject index. Here's how the introduction looks. This is also available in Kindle form, by the way. And then after that is part 1. And then, as you can see, you get text here with, this is about Nehemiah Cox. So you get this thing about Nehemiah Cox, and then there's footnotes, lots of footnotes in this book. Let's get actually in the book so I can show you that. Here we go. Here's the editor's introduction, so you get some explanation of what the editors did. This is the preface to the reader. I think this is the one that was written by Nehemiah Cox. But there are a lot of footnotes even in that. Yeah, that was written by Nehemiah Cox. And then here's chapter 1 of Nehemiah Cox. You get his text, you get footnotes, you get the chapter number, and then a subject heading. And throughout the text you get subject headings and then the extensive footnotes. And then here's some of Owen's. Here's the biography of Owen, and it's got footnotes, and it's got the subject headings. The editor's introduction to the part that's by Owen. Chapter 1 of Owen's writing. You get the chapter number, the subject heading, and footnotes. And then after him is where the index is. I'm in one of the indexes right now, but I want to try and get to the beginning of it. The paper is regular book paper, but it turns real easy. Here's what one of the indexes looks like. This is Appendix 2, this is what Appendix 2 looks like. It's laid out very similar to the regular text of the book. And then, after that, is the scripture index. It's 2 columns. You get the name of the book, and then it goes through, it gives you the name of the book of the Bible, and then it goes through each verse that is listed, and then after the comma, it gives you the page number where that verse is. So, Genesis 1, verses 26 and 27 are found on page 43, as an example. Then after that is the name and subject index, which is right here. And the subjects are not in bold. It'd be nice if they would if they ever do another edition of that, they would put the subjects in bold. But you get the subject and then the page numbers where that subject or name is. And then after the index, you get a few pages of blank paper and then a cardstock page, and then it's the end of the book and you're back at the back cover. I'm really excited to be reading this. Even though I'm not Covenant Theology, I do like learning about it. I find it a fascinating subject to learn about. So I am looking forward to reading this volume, this book. I think it's just a one-off book. I don't think this is a series. But this looks like it'll be a really good book to read. So far I'm enjoying it. I'll put the ISBN in the description. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.